External Affairs Minister Jaishankar takes down Pakistan's jihadi general. Remember at a time when Pakistan clearly, with its pattern, history, ideology, enough evidence to us to show that Pahalgam massacre was sponsored, organized by Pakistan. External Affairs Minister now says Pahalgam attack, Pakistan Army Chief are linked. Of course, now General Asim Munir, Field Marshal Asim Munir, appears to have promoted himself. But External Affairs Minister adds on to that and says that there are Pakistani netas, army chief, they're all together in this. And that there was a jihadist mindset, an Islamist mindset that led to the attack in Pahalgam. Now remember, this is not just conjecture. When the military chief, and this is huge, a military chief, then General Asim Munir had publicly said and supported the two-nation theory, suggesting how Muslims are superior to Hindus, how Jinnah made a great initiative and decision, and how Hindus are a certain lower rank when it comes to a comparison between Hindus and Muslims. And remember, this is a military chief saying there are enough Hindus, possibly even to a low population numbers, but still in Pakistan and possibly in their military too. And yet a military chief made that remark. I want to bring in Geeta Mohan for the latest on that. Geeta, an interesting statement from the External Affairs Minister. You want to elaborate on that?
Well, that's right. This is maybe one of the first statements where he's actually linking Army Chief's statement. We have seen that by officials in the past, but the statement coming in from the External Affairs Minister is telling where he's linked the statement made by Army Chief Asim Munir. And we've played that out as well in the past, where he very specifically talks about Hindu-Muslim creation of Pakistan, a very, very, very unlike and unbecoming of somebody in uniform, and then links it to Pahalgam terror attack, saying that in a similar fashion, the terrorists singled out people on the basis of religion. So he said what was said by the army chief and what was done, the behavior that was acted upon in Pahalgam are connected.
And remember, unlike India, which is still a democracy where there are decisions taken in a multi-layered approach, for Pakistan it is the ISI and the military. And when the military chief makes a remark, what message are you sending out to the terrorists who you sponsor and shelter? Barely days after that statement, the Pahalgam massacre happened, and we saw and of course now know how deliberate targeting of Hindu men happened, and women were mocked and told to go tell Modi. It's all a reflection, it's a pattern. Anyone denying it is literally living in ignorance right now. We'll be tracking more on that. Geeta, appreciate you joining us. But a first statement, a big statement from our External Affairs Minister against Pakistan's general.